Hello, bonjour, welcome back here in our channel and welcome back in those solo videos where I'm inviting you to reflect with me as always. This is like ongoing invitation again and again and again and again and again and again. Because what is being shared here comes from experience, and the invitation is to check if that resonates with you, if it matches your experience, and to honor that, to honor your experience first. And this is I assume, the fourth video from the series Things No One Tell You About Awakening. And the fourth one is connected with the third one. If you haven't watched that, I'm going to link it below. It is called Integration. But they are overlapping, like this one, embodiment and integration, they overlap. And in today's video, I want to put a light on what embodiment means, or what embodiment is in my own direct experience. Yeah, awakening is not just a shift and a glimpse or a state. It is not also an experience. And when we start chasing experiences, it's very often we just go from one to another, and that's it. But awakening, without being integrated or without being like embodied, it's a very unfulfilling, I would say, unsatisfying. It's like you move through world, but still you feel like something is off. And it's off because, yeah, embodiment is calling you. So let's put it like that. Integration is what, when I start living what I saw or what I realize. This is integration, when we start integrating what we saw. Embodiment, on the other hand, is when what we saw or what we realize starts living us, starts living this, starts moving through this. It starts appearing in the way you speak, behave, dream, communicate, express. It starts pouring out of every word, every interaction, every minute of your so-called life. It's how you are with your loved ones, your family, parents, kids, friends, community, country even. And embodiment start living you, start coming through. And how to embody what we saw. Again, it's not something that we do, but there is something we have to do also. It's a paradox. It's not we are doing it, and it's always a paradox. So in my experience, embodiment is inviting constantly to take a closer look at the way reactions are happening. For example, if there are reactions to certain things. And when I notice that a reaction is not the same, or it even is not arising, well, that's a clear sign that something is being embodied, something landed. It's like we open, we become vaster and vaster and vaster. And we create so much space for what wants to come through us. The embodiment, we could say, is a constant invitation to expand also. Embodiment is to speak your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Embodiment is to not go against your nature. Embodiment is to eat when you want to eat and sleep when you want to sleep, to follow these signs of this human expression, to not torture yourself. That's also part of embodiment. Walk when you want to walk. Eat certain food because it feels good, but not because this is saying, yeah, you shouldn't eat this. Yeah, eating happens. Part of embodiment, the awakening, is to start following what's true, what's natural for this. And it may not be the same for someone else. But mostly, like, there are things that will drop that are dropping, and the things that unexpectedly is showing up in your experience. And mostly, like, drinking alcohol is not one of these things that are staying. So part of the embodiment and integration is whatever doesn't feel good for the system is just naturally falling away. Alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, noisy places. What else here in my experience? Falling apart of the small talks. It's like being tired of small talks. You can check what is for you, how this comes from you. Embodiment means to stay truer to your self. To say no when you want to say no, and not saying yes when you want to say yes. Not pleasing. Being aware of the pattern but not pleasing. This is in my experience. Not say yes just because you don't want to disappoint someone, for example. That's embodiment. Again, integration is to integrate what we saw, what we realize. When we integrate that, when we live from that, and embodiment is what we saw and realized starts living us. Starts living us. So where are you exactly in this path of embodiment? And let's say something else. Maybe there will be another video for that, but just to touch a little bit. Embodiment has no end. There isn't a final destination to embody what we saw, what we realize. It's a constant invitation to soften, to create more space, to expand, to flourish. End of embodiment, there isn't such thing like that. There is no such thing like end of embodiment. There is no such thing as end of awakening. There is no such thing as end of integration. Yeah. What is embodiment for you? Does it ring true, or does it sound like nothing to do, no one here to do anything, blah, blah, blah? It's okay, ultimately. It's so good. Again, your experience is the highest authority. Check how you feel. Do you feel free when you are interacting with someone? Do you feel free, or do you feel yourself or the truth of yourself when you are with your parents? This is a very good sign. You know, someone was saying, if you think you're enlightened, go and spend a week with your parents. So check that. Check what are you experiencing? What is missing? Is there something off? And go there. if we don't go in these directions, life will find its way to pull us back from what we pretend we don't see. So yeah. And if you feel an impulse, you can always reach out and we can have a look together. Much love, guys. As usual, very soon.